Hi everybody, welcome to Paper Wishes Vlog. I'm Lene Gehrig, and today I am so excited to bring you this collection. This is the Vintage Christmas collection from our friends at Crafter's Companion. Let me go through these. This is the beautiful Yuletide frames, and that's what this one looks like. It has staggered sizes, and this is when you're going to be amazed when I show you what this looks like cut from paper. This is the Poinsettia Perfection. It's a really nice size of a poinsettia set. This one is Merry Christmas, and of course that's backwards, so I'll show it to you forwards. This is a cute little St. Nicholas Santa Claus stamp. Here's another greeting stamp, Peace on Earth. It's a nice size. And then this one is Christmas Wishes. All right, so let's get right into it. I'm going to show you some projects. All right, so here is our beautiful little St. Nicholas stamp. Okay, and it's also using the beautiful frames and the poinsettias. And if you look on the inside, I used the Merry Christmas as well. Let's see, where did I? Here we go. All right, so I should tell you too that I used the Spectrum Noir tri-blend markers to color my Santa Claus, and I used dark red for his little suit, and I also used earth brown for his sack, the fair skin blend for his face, and also for the ice gray blend for his mustache and his gloves. And I just went around the edges just to kind of pick up those little low lights in his beard. I also should mention, you want to make sure that you're using a water-based ink when you are using alcohol markers. So I used a Momentum Jet Black, Tuxedo Black is the name of it, stamp pad for that. And for my cute little poinsettia right here in the corner, I used both. This is tomato red suede paper, wonderful textured paper, and also hammered gold paper. And I cut some of the bigger ones out too here, and you can see all the detail that you get. There's little embossed pieces there, and you really get a lot of detail with that. Now on this particular die, I didn't have to use any extra pressure, any shimming for the suede paper because it takes those impressions so beautifully. But when I use it later, I'll show you what I did on paper to get those impressions a little bit better, rather cardstock. All right, and so for this beautiful frame right here, I used the hammered silver paper for that one. And I just love how intricate that is. You can see, gorgeous. And on the inside, I cut my Merry Christmas from that tomato suede too, and then used one of these smaller frame sort of inner dies to do my little plaque there. All right, so here we've got the poinsettia one. This one I put on a 6x6 card, which I forgot to grab, but then I used the Peace on Earth cutting die. This one, and I should also mention these cutting dies are 2 pieces. So you have your outer piece for the matte, here we go, which I cut from white, and then the script piece here, which I cut from hammered gold on this one. And this paper pack that I used is Gold Sparkle, Christmas Sparkle paper pack from hot off the press. It's got all these really beautiful mauves and pinks and browns and golds. And once again, used this wonderful hammered gold paper. I love how it die cuts. And then did a little bit of layering with one of the pink sparkle papers from the Christmas Sparkle. And then the largest poinsettia flower, I also cut from the hammered gold paper. And then the next sizes, I cut from white cardstock. And I found with this particular die, the thicker your cardstock, the better your embossed image is going to be. And so what I ended up doing to make sure that these showed up a little bit better, I used some metallic gold pigment ink and my little blender brush. Here we go, I'll take one of these, and just brushed the edges of the poinsettia for a little sparkle, and then brush the surface of that as well, just so those little veins would show up really well. And once I was done with all of my layers, then I just did a little shaping with that. And clean off my brush so I remember to do that. So once all of these were layered, I just took my fingers and I just did a little bit of bending like this, so they were a little bit shaped. And then you just do a little stacking and glued them offset like this. And then when they were all done being stacked, all I had to do was just do a little bit of pressing in the center with my finger, so I didn't even need any shaping tools for this. And because I had shaped them all previously when I did that, they kind of popped up on the outside edges and went down in the center. And then those little inner pieces of the flower, I die cut those from hammered gold. Oops. And just layered those as well and put those right on the center. Also, I should mention, when I die cut them using the white cardstock, I found that using the iCrafter self-healing cutting mat, in place of one of my cutting plates on my die cutting machine, I took the top plate off and used this instead, and it really pushed down in between all those little embossed pieces there, and I found that that really helped me get that nice embossing. So that's a little tip there. It's a nice little tool to have. And then on the corners of my card, I put some sparklets, and this is jellyfish, and it might seem like a little odd because these are very purple, but I noticed that the larger little sparklets, when I put them on there, that they really took up that pink color. Okay? All right, and my last card, here we go. This one was a really easy one to put together, and for this one I used the Christmas wishes. And I also die cut my silvered hammered gold paper. Here we go. And I just used 2 different sizes, the larger oval right there, and probably an oval 2 sizes down right there for the center. The paper pack that I used was Christmas Memories, and it's got this great gingham right there. And I used that gingham paper as well as this one right here that has a music notes on it. And then I went ahead and I die cut the bigger leaves cutting dies from 2 shades of suede paper. I used the forest green and the olive color, and added a little bit of red ribbon. And this is this nice little velvet, sparkly velvet ribbon that is so pretty for Christmas. And I even die cut the Merry Christmas using the hammered gold paper as well. So you guys, we have a great deal on the cutting die and stamp collection. So I would encourage you to check that out. And if you are watching us on our blog page, then you would just look to the right for the money saver. And if you're watching us on YouTube, then just look below and in the description box below, and you will find the link to the money saver and the link to paperwishes.com. So thanks for joining me today, and I'll see you next time.